Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to you on this Tuesday, the 15th of the month of September. And wow, as we are quickly moving through the month, and I'm astounded at just how fast everything's going. Outside, 43 degrees, and I have the golf shirt on in the studio now, but while I was outside and I was getting my coffee and moving around, it's pretty nippy. Just to give you a heads up, if you're looking at local radar out of Cleveland, not available right now. Pittsburgh shows you the fog. That's what that is. They call it ground clutter, and it is foggy. You know, you've got a very warm surface, and you've got very cold air, and why it's making for that. Okay, so be aware as you are out and about and getting around. So if you're headed, and let's check out those highways and byways today. If you're headed out towards, let's say you're heading down 376, heading towards Pittsburgh. Not too bad, but you're going to experience some fog as you move down closer to the river valleys. So expect that. Now, and that's 168 and 376. Now, if you are, I don't know, say on 376 at the other end, up near Route 80, that's pretty clear. It's even a clear shot, as they have more lights up there. That interchange really well lit, and so that looks fine. If you are heading 422.79 towards Pittsburgh. Not too bad. You're going to hit fog when you get probably around Zelienople. That's always a bad area, and traffic will be heavy as you get closer to that area, so make sure that you're careful. And as we go through all the setups, just to get you out, this is Martha Street on 376. You can see still pretty clear as far as that goes. However, once you get down towards that area, beyond West Pittsburgh, you could experience some fog. So that gives you kind of a heads up as you're traveling. If you're heading out towards, say, Cleveland, or you're heading down to Pittsburgh today, that's one of the things to watch out for. Now, the COVID report. And once again, the issue is, are they giving us the right information here? With me, it seems to be a doubt. This is a 2-day period. It would have been Sunday and Monday. They're talking about 1,258 positives. Now, with talking about that positives divided in two, that's about 600 a day. I'm not all sure all the positives are positives, because some people are getting false positives. So, with that coming out from the state of Pennsylvania, the question that I do have is, how can you be sure? They're doing a dashboard here, okay? And even if the dashboard is post material, September 4th to September 10th, if those numbers were incorrect, isn't the dashboard wrong? Because the dashboard isn't reflecting who was tested falsely. And it seems to be that they're dwelling on schools when the Board of Pediatrics says it's safe. Governor Wolf and Levine released today a detailed state mitigation based on the COVID-19 system. Updates are released each Monday. Okay, to give you an idea, Lawrence County Butler's in a moderate area along with Beaver and Allegheny County. Lawrence County's in a low area, low transmission levels. So, which goes along with what I've been saying, we just don't have any cases here. And that is the name of that tune. If you can't make one rule for the whole state and think it's going to work with the size state that we have. really doesn't happen that way. I don't know how to break it to them. When we get back, we're going to talk about a new safety program for citizens. Right now, let's take this opportunity and go to the Cedars Sports Corner. And I do want to mention that way to go Steelers last night, as they came up with a win. I guess Ben looked good. I didn't watch the game. 26-16. I'm going to report it, but I have to tell you that I believe that the politics should definitely be left out of sports. Pitt, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they dropped it 3-1 decision to the Reds, and then in the second game they lost 9-4. So just to give you some ideas what's going on in the sports world, let's get to the Cedars Sports Corner. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. And let's get to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish 27-13 win against Duke, and some of the things that you can pull off this game. One, head coach Brian Kelly said, you have to understand there's been no spring ball. And let me just go over a few things. New players in a blended offense. Whenever it's Mike Mayer, Tom Trimble getting a bigger role, the Irish are trying to polish up and get the loose ends tied up as they get ready for next week's game with the University of Central Florida. Now, how does your top 25 look? Clemson 1, Alabama 2, Oklahoma 3, Georgia 4, and Florida 5. The next 5 are LSU 6, Notre Dame 7, Auburn 8, Texas 9, and Texas A&M, why they're 10. The second group of 5 features Oklahoma State, North Carolina, Cincinnati, University of Central Florida, Notre Dame's next opponent, Tennessee, then followed by Memphis, Miami of Florida, Louisville, Louisiana, Virginia Tech at number 20, and the last 5, BYU, Army, Kentucky, rounding it out, and Appalachian State, Pitt, number 25 on the list. So not too shabby. No wonder the Big Ten wants to start up football and get back in there as soon as possible. Now, some things to remember. The hurricane away this week, and stay here on Nctv45 for great high school action, and we'll update you later on in the week on what we're having. This was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back after these messages.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all.
Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chilella and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
We're back. 43 degrees outside, and Newswatch continues. The PennDOT kind of picking up the ball here and asking that you get involved. Safety Citizens is open for submission. Pennsylvania Department of Transportation invites Pennsylvanians to participate in a new Citizens Safety Program which encourages community members to answer traffic questions in originally and creative ways. Bi-monthly traffic topics will be introduced, posting questions for the public to answer. Participants can answer by submitting a short video or a poem. I don't know that you want a poem in there, or original piece of artwork, okay, which will be displayed on PennDOT's statewide social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Being a safety citizen is being a leader in inspiring your family and friends and community to safety behaviors on the road. Whether traveling by vehicle, motorcycle, bicycle, or on foot, everyone has an opportunity to be safer on the road. That in from PennDOT. So check out their social media platforms and come up with that. You know, I just can't bring myself to imagine, and in my humble opinion, the stupidity of the outside type venues. You know, if you're outside at a Heinz Field or a PNC Park, those stadiums are big and you're kind of enclosed. But if you're outside at Taggart Stadium or up there in Union or even Shenango and the Shannick, those stadiums are wide open. So it's beyond me how you couldn't separate people in those areas. Thus, and with the 21st, it going to expand to 50% capacity with the restaurants. The State Police Bureau of Liquor Control Enforcement, September 11th till the 13th, that's just this weekend, doing compliance checks, a bulk of them in the Pittsburgh area. Nothing in the rural counties, and we know why. Because on their dashboard, we're in the very low. So why don't you just say, hey, we gotta let this go so that the folks in the low areas can have an economy. Now here's something, and this is a question on how are you going to feel about this one, Governor Wolf, because A, you need money, and B, okay, you're against fracking. Well, DEP releases 2019 oil and gas annual report. Well, drilling wells, and according to this, they released their idea on safety and pollution. So if you want to look that up, go ahead. You know what? It seems to me that there are very few problems, and we can make mountains out of molehills. And for an economy that needs it desperately, look out. Let's go to the West Wing. Trump signs an executive order to lower drug prices in the fight against big pharmacies. President Trump signed an executive order to lower the cost of prescription drugs. That reported on Fox News. A most favored nation order will ensure that our country gets the same low price Big Pharma gives to other countries. These days, the global freedom freezing at America's expense are over. So Donald Trump, and I apologize for that, they wrote that text smaller than they normally do. Also, 1600 Daily. President Trump awards a Distinguished Flying Cross to 7 California National Guardsmen. Just over 1 week ago, the brave pilots and new crew of the California Army National Guard embarked on a harrowing mission. The president said yesterday afternoon from McKellen Park that on Wednesday, September 5th, and into the morning, September 6th, the Air Guardsmen flew 2 helicopters at Monmouth Pool Campground, where their families had become stranded and surrounded by fire. So hats off to those folks putting out the fires in the West. And I had another Trumpy comment. The governor of Nevada was all upset and at odds because Trump was having his press conference, or whatever you want to call a gathering there. Wonder if that same governor's upset that the Vegas Strip's open. Just make you go, Well, it's time to get to the weather. And it's a little nippy outside, as currently 43 degrees and cool. Now, when we look at the radar, Cleveland nothing, and we look at Pittsburgh, you see the ground clutter, which is fog there. 43 degrees, 97% humidity because of the fog. Winds are calm, barometric pressure 30.38, dew point 42, visibility 0.25. So let's get to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need only card to score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's clear low of 42, how is your Tuesday looking? Well, we're going to start off with a little patchy fog, and then we're going to settle in to some sunshine. Let's take a look. As you can see, the ground clutter, that's representing the patchy fog on our local radar. And the national scene, well, over my shoulder right here, we got a tropical depression. And then right here, here's one and here's one. I guess I was trying to use both one hand, but now if you see the outline of Ohio here, Pennsylvania, that's clear. So what's that telling us? And it's probably be easier if I stood up one of these times and did this. But last night clear of 42. Tuesday, patchy fog, otherwise sunshine, 74. Tuesday night, mostly clear and 49. Wednesday, sunshine and 80. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, 57. Thursday, mostly cloudy. You're going to get some peaks of sun, 73. Thursday night, and with that sun, we'll get up to 75. With that sun, up to 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy and 47. Now, your Friday, sunny, high of 67. Friday night, mostly clear and 40. Your Saturday, sunshine, 66. Saturday night, mostly clear, 40. And Sunday, sunny and 69. Not too bad for the sunshine, but markedly cooler as fall comes a little early. And this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people, and we'll be right back. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a whole yard to score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Elham's for one great dining experience.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450. Newcastle's community.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, that's going to do it, folks, for this edition of Newswatch Morning. As we get through the middle of this month together, remember, take a little jacket out there if you're on your way out. A little nippy at 43. And also remember those traffic conditions, fog as you get into the river valleys, so you can be safe out there. We have Mass coming on today and just a whole bunch more, so stick with it. Nctv45, your community television station. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, why, that's Nctv45. Make sure that you get that second glass of lemonade, iced tea, coffee, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.